Hey, good morning. It's the 27th of July, and we are rolling down to the end of July. I can't believe it. Time is flying, especially when you're earning money in trunk. I'll be going over several projects today and investing more. You play around with this. There's so much to this website, so you just kind of can learn new things all the time while you're on this thing. So today, I always go over here and bump and go to all these things, but right here on the home page, it shows, of course, the in circulation and then the ownership. And if you just hit go, it goes right to the trunk, which is nice. And I'm gonna buy with Bertha again. So we are. Last time we put in this bumped to 004, which was nice. But today is kind of a minimal day. I'm going to be investing in other things. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Bertha. I'm going to put in one BNB, which will get me 1,000,000,000 tokens. We'll do buy, confirm. Track your thing, transaction complete. And if we go to overview, that'll pop to 19. And there it goes. Excellent. A billion elephant token is not bad. So I thought I would explain a little bit more about the futures. I don't know if this is Bry Guy or Bree Guy. But he asks, maybe someone can explain it more. He says, withdrawing earnings from the futures seems like money goes in, but earnings aren't accessible for years potentially. So I wanted to show you my calculator. And this is just an example of what you can do, I've heard other YouTubers talk about it too, about you wouldn't really want to withdraw from this. It's a savings account until you maybe 4 times your money, 5 times your money. But this is just an example of, like, if you put in $10,000, 0.5% a day is 3.5% a week. I have this set up for weekly. So that's what you would earn per week, $350. Each week, with your income coming in, you're supposed to be saving part of that anyway. So if you do $200 a week deposits, so this is the deposit part. So you'd want to deposit, and then that would roll over too. So the 350 plus 200 would put in another 550 for you. So each week this would be growing. And I thought, after about, and I just did a random number of like 1,000 once this came up to 1,000. So it popped up to 1,000 right here on the first of the year. And this is as of today. So it'd be 5 months down the road. And if you're putting in $200 a week, and then adding this, that's going to roll into it and compound, you'll end up having right there around $30,000, and then you could start withdrawing. See that right there is 1,000 withdrawn, 1,000 withdrawn, 1,000 withdrawn. So you can get up to 4,000 a month withdrawing, and you'd still come out with 1,000 every time, which is kind of nice. So you can withdraw 1,000 forever if you want each week, once you build it up to around 30,000. So that's just an idea. So yeah, this is not one like so many dApps out there and protocols that are like, hey, 1 to 2% a day and you can withdraw your profits once a week or whatever. Those have crashed and burned, as you can tell. So many people are scared to get into other protocols just because of what's happened to everybody as far as rug pulls. So this one I mean, it's definitely something for me as far as a savings account. 0.5% a day, that's nuts. And if you think of zero point 0.5 times 30, you're looking at 15% a month, which is unheard of as far as sustainability. And this one's awesome because of Bertha, keeps it sustainable. So this is we're loving that. I'm loving that, I should say, and most people that are in it. So hopefully that explains it a little better for you as far as what the futures contract thing is all about. It is definitely a savings account. It's not really something that you want to continually withdraw from. It's more like if you're trying to do 10% of your income as savings, which all the gurus tell you should do 20%, but 10% minimum, then put in $200 a week and watch it compound, watch it go crazy. And you could do it, every other week, once a month, whatever best suits your circumstance. All right, so that's elephant money, almost hitting the 20 billion mark. Loving that. And hey, shout out to Greg. He actually posted my video yesterday on the Telegram group, and that was awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so we are going to purchase some more Voltec. Let's see, am I connected? Yes. And I'm going to go to the OTC again. I saw one last one that was a good deal. See, this is 1 for 1. That one's barely, like 99 cents per. But this one right here is for 600 volt. Charges me 510, and that's 85 cents per. So that's a pretty good one. The rest of them are 1 to 1. Barely 98 cents, and that one's actually you're actually paying more than $1. So I'm gonna do this one. Let's see, I've got 536 in there, so I'm going to approve this. All right, we're approving. Successful. Gonna do the buy offer. 510. Very small fee. Okay, let's review that one. Order's been filled. Okay, so now I'm gonna go stake it. And with pocket aces, I think this will be what I'm going to hold off on for a while. I'm gonna stake this last 600. That'll give me over 2,000. Max number 600 volt. Approve. All right, and that went through. So yeah, now I have over 2,000 in there, and we'll just see how Justin's protocol here works for a while. I know this one. I'm just going to kind of set it and forget it. He has it to where all the earnings that they make, 50% of that automatically rolls back in to grow the project. And so as it's growing, you're still able to have this reward rate going in, and you'll be able to claim 50% of what they pump into the contract. And my share of the pool is 1.3%. So we'll see how that goes. In his AMAs, they're just getting into all these different projects. It's a good way to get into a lot of projects by just investing in one thing instead of all the different projects. Kind of crazy to think of all the different ones, but he's into a lot of bot ones that are, earning so much a day. It's not he doesn't get into the really high risky ones, so that's what I like about it. So it'll be a slow growth, I think, but once it gets going, it'll produce quite a bit, I think. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully long term. I always look for the long term plays. The last one I want to do is EMP money. I'm going to buy more EMP so that I get that nice bump when it comes to sacrifice. It's still 9 cents per EMP. So I'm going to go down here and buy. It goes to pancake swap. And I'm going to buy, put in the rest of my BNB in there. I'll connect my wallet first. It's always a good thing. All right. Okay, so there's 2.7 left, and I'm going to just do 2.7, leave the remainder. You always, after being in this space for a while, you always leave the remainder in there for fees. You don't want to get caught with not enough fees in there. So I'm going to do 2.5 or 2.7, and that'll buy me 7,500. All right. And I like doing the calculation to make sure I'm getting the price, and it's 8.5 cents. I know it rounds up to 9, but this right here, I just calculated it out to be 8.5 cents. All right, so I'm going to do that. Swap. Confirm swap. Making pancakes. This same dev group is actually coming out with that L1Dext or L1X token, and that blockchain is gonna be amazing. Like, there's no bridging. You can, it's compatible with all the networks, so you don't have to, get caught like I was doing a bridge and then got my MetaMask just completely compromised and all the tokens drained from it. So I'm going to be using that when it comes out. It's coming out probably in a week or so, and that'll be awesome. I'll definitely use that one as far as my exchanges and stuff like that. So yeah, this group's pretty amazing to me. I think it's when they come out with Fusion. I mean, they're coming out with Fusion, L1Dex, a whole nother exchange, and I mean, they're killing it. They've got quite a team behind them, and I just think it's going to be around for a very, very long time. And that's why I'm trying to get in as much as possible. Let's see how much I have in there now. 27,000 tokens, and let's just do the calculation for the sacrifice. 27,085 times 0.47, so I would get 12,700 in credit when I sacrifice to Fusion. So I'd be earning the percent on Fusion, which they haven't come out with yet. But it would be 12,700 worth, even though I only put in 2,300. So pretty awesome. It's like 4 or 5 times your money. All right, so I think that was everything on the list today to go over. Appreciate you listening, and yeah, definitely leave some comments in the comments below on what you think I'm doing right or what you think I'm doing wrong. I know when I got into Voltec, I had a couple comments that, what are you doing into these crap projects? And I'm like, well, I just been communicating back and forth with Justin, or Aces, Pocket Aces, and just wanted to support his new project that he wanted to get into, and hopefully he's had enough experience with all the crap projects that he'll be able to make the right choices in this one and have it just grow. So but yeah, let me know what I'm doing right and wrong. it's not like as you could tell from my comments back, nothing really hurts my feelings. So you can definitely be honest. All right, we'll talk to you Friday. God, I still miss Fridays when Novatech was giving us something to talk about on Friday. But anyway, it's still there. It's just sitting there earning $12 a week. And because they've got it on $12 a week, for some reason it's like an automatic thing now. So I don't know if they've disappeared or if they're working on a new project on how to give everyone back their money. Maybe I don't know what they're doing. But what do you guys think about Novatech? Novatech. I don't know. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow. Bye.